What's going on, guys? This is Mooresbridge back here with Into the Fog today, playing some Commander Magic. I'm here on Prossh, Skyraider of Care.
And I'm playing Atraxa, Praetor's Voice.
Hopefully y'all enjoy this content. I've been wanting to play some Magic on the channel for quite some time and have yet to get around to it, so here's today.
And I'm incredibly rusty, as I have not played in years, so...
But I got him to play anyway, and that's what matters. I'm going to start the game off with a tapped Overgrown Tomb and pass the turn.
I will draw a turn. That is what I wanted to see. Alright. So I will play some land and pass turn.
Alright. Now I will play a mountain and pass the turn back over to you. No turn one Soul Rings.
I'll play that. I'll tap. I will play Blight Mamba.
Alright. Getting to infect quick, I see.
That's really the main reason why I didn't mulligan.
Gotcha.
I had that, and I'm like, it's a low cost. If I can get at least one poison counter on
one
there.
One poison and proliferate
I got
the rest
a chance.
Alright, you passing the turn from
Yeah.
there? Alright, we'll draw. We'll play a Swamp. For 3 mana, I will play an Aggravated Assault and pass the turn.
What is the Aggravated Assault?
Aggravated Assault allows me to pay 5 to untap all creatures I control after this main phase. There is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase, activated only as a sorcery. For 5 mana, I can have additional combat steps.
Nice. That's really good.
It is indeed. Probably why it got named after a heinous crime.
You know, there's a decent chance. I'm not gonna lie, I've been like super lucky on my draws now. Let's see, I will do. This is where the game starts slowing down a bit. I'll play a swamp. Tap and I'll play Skursdag High Priest, and then I will attack you for 1 poison, and it's as infect. So
now I've never played against an infect deck. Does this still do damage to me?
I don't think so.
Okay, it just
so it says
does
this creature
one.
deals damage to creature in the form of 1/1
neg
counters
one,
and
neg
to
one.
players in the form of poison counters.
Okay.
So you get 1 poison counter for each damage.
Gotcha.
But I'd have to look up the exact amount. It's something like if you get 10 poison
10.
counters, you die.
Alright, so I do not see my easy to read D10. So I'm going to hop up real quick to grab one.
Should have brought my D&D bag, all my D&D dice, because I have several.
Plenty of dice. There should be a white and black one in that little dice roller.
It's fair. Oh dang, I don't have any of the dice in here like I thought I did.
Alright,
I'd be borrowing yours.
I'm going to leave this dice right here so y'all can see it. Y'all can see my infect. Alright, and that is pass turn from you.
Yes.
Alright, untie it, upkeep, and draw. Woo, now we're moving. Alright, we're gonna play Mountain. And for 1 green, play an Exploration. I may play additional lands on my turn. And play a 3-tree city. It enters tapped, and I will be choosing Kobolds as my creature type.
Huh.
3-tree city allows me to pay 2 and add an amount of mana of 1 color equal to the amount of creatures I control of the creature type.
Okay.
For 3 mana, I'm not going very far, so pass it back over to you.
Alright, thank you. So I will play my island.
Oh, look, all $4 already.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's Atraxa.
What's funniest about this to me is I'm like, this was risky because I started with a white and a colorless land that you could tap for any color mana, but you had to pay a land to do it.
Yeah.
And that was my starting mana. And then I drew black next turn and then blue the turn after it. And I was like, hey!
Hey, that's what I needed.
That was really lucky.
Alright, so Atraxa gives you Flying,
It's
Vigilance, Death Touch, and Lifelink at the beginning of each instant proliferate. Alright. So
Now,
you're going
it
to
does
kill me
have-
in 10 turns no matter what.
It does have summoning sickness, so I don't think I don't. Can I proliferate this
Yes,
turn?
that
Okay.
is not a tap ability, that is a passive.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do you don't have a creature out, so
I do not.
another poison counter,
You're going to take me up to 2, and then as you pass
and
turn, you will
then I will
proliferate.
pass turn proliferate. So you're at 3.
Alright.
The nice thing is, like, at some point you're gonna have to attack Atraxa, but it's got Death Touch and Lifelink, so I both gain life and kill
Very
you
true.
instantly.
Very
So-
true, very true. I'm going to be paying 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to play a card I have never played before. Breaching Dragonstorm. When this enchantment enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. I may cast it without paying its mana cost if that spell's value is 8 or less. If I don't put the card into my hand. And when a dragon enters the battlefield, I return this to my hand. I will be revealing a Farseek. I will play that without paying its mana cost since it is 8 or less, and I may search my library for a plains, island, swamp, or mountain card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. We'll go ahead and pass the turn to you while I search for my card. I will be searching out a Zayatora's Proving Ground. For anyone who knows what that is in the video. Was it the next card I was going to draw?
I drew like a really good card, but it doesn't really do me much yet.
Yeah, but those toxic counters are looking mighty scary.
Now I know, so like you can't have. Now obviously this is Commander, so there's no duplicates. But in like a normal game, you can't have 2 of the same legendary creature out at a time.
Correct.
Does that count if you have a copy token of it?
Copy tokens do copy the legendary text line.
So you couldn't copy one. Okay.
Unless you have something that bypasses it. Some cards do allow you to bypass the legendary. Would you like to cut?
Yes. Alright, so I'll play Unknown Shores. This is the only thing I think I can play. Because you tap 1, you tap black, and then for this one, I've got to pay 1, and then I can tap for a mana of any type. So I'll do it for a second black, and I will play the Necroskitter. It's got Wither. This deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters. It does not do poison damage though.
Gotcha.
But still, I mean, it would do. You know, if it gets buffed, it's extra damage counters. It gets a damage counter on something. It attracts and proliferates on it. The only thing is, you don't have a creature out right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Now, what is this land like?
Unknown Shores, you can add a colorless mana to your pool, or you can pay a different land and tap it for like
Gotcha.
any mana of one color.
Just wasn't
Which
sure
its
what that one
only
did.
real use is like in this case where it's like I needed 2 swamps.
Color fixing.
Yeah. So, which, I mean, it's kind of important for this deck because you want to get Atraxa out, so it's like anything like that where you need a specific color.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to obviously Blight Mamba you.
Go up to 4.
And I think I might as well attack with Atraxa just for 1. life.
Alright, that is 4 commander damage.
What is the commander damage roll again?
Commander damage is if you take 21 damage from a commander from a source, you lose the game.
Okay, cool. And then obviously end of turn, proliferate.
And then I will go to 5 top commanders. Untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Fortunately, I can finally start doing some cool stuff. I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play my own commander, Prossh, Sky Raider of Care, along with 6 Kobolds of Care Key.
Fun.
Very.
Which buffs your... What was the buff that they got again?
They don't get any buff, but they can be sacrificed to this. That's generally what happens here. And because a dragon has entered the battlefield, I will return a Breaching Dragonstorm to hand.
Okay.
I'm going to pass.
Alright. And what is your commander's, like, attack and life thing?
He is a 5/5. I apologize.
5/5. Okay. 5/5. So...
I think I have it.
And he does that. Does he have flying or reach? Flying? Okay, cool. Okay.
You can read what it does. I have the super fancy art for him. They tried to sneak this artwork bot passed on me, and I managed to find it. It was a secret layer drop.
So it's a 5/5?
5/5. 5/5 with flying. You can run Atraxa into me, but...
No, I'm thinking about something completely different.
Okay.
It's kind of a... I could... almost kill your commander this turn. Because the thing is, if I can't get it off the board this time... Of course, so in Magic, because I've been playing a lot of TCGs, you attack the player directly, not the creatures. I can just block with the creatures.
Right. You attack the other player decides how they defend.
Cool. Alright, so I will attack with Blight Mamba.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to attack with right now.
Alright, I'll block with a 0/1.
Okay. It's 0/1, so Blight Mamba stays in play.
Correct.
Really not what I need. Oh, I guess I'll just proliferate on your poison counter.
Okay.
I really wanted you to kill Blight Mamba, if I'm honest. But I suppose you didn't want the -1 counters on your...
I did not. I like my commander being nice and strong. A draw for turn. I will tap 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. And realize I have made a terrible mistake here. This is 5. Hold on. Let me retap this. I will pay 2 to tap this for 5 due to kobolds. To play a Breaching Dragon Storm.
Where did that come from?
Whoa! We've never seen that before. All right.
It's brand new that we're seeing for the first time just now, right here.
Until we hit a non-land. Forest. Maze of Ith. Ancient Bronze Dragon enters the battlefield. It is a dragon's. Where do these go? Exile cards from the top of your library into exile non-land. You may cast them without paying its mana cost of its spells mana. These are just exiled. I lost those cards.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I almost want you to flip over a bunch of lands. You've got a bunch of lands on your field already.
I have 6, and that is about as many as I ever need. So, let's see. Let's have some fun here. I'm going to swing in with Prossh for 5.
Alright, and I need to keep track of that because that also gives me commander damage.
You're just going to take the 5?
Yeah.
Okay. Not what I expected. Go for it. That is so not what I expected you to do.
Well, it's got flying, correct?
It does.
I
So
would-
does Atraxa.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I would have to kill Atraxa.
It's true.
I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but you would also kill Prossh if you had it.
Yeah, but I think you got enough lands to get it back out versus I don't have enough lands to get Atraxa back out yet.
That is true.
I'm 1 short. So I might would have considered that if I had enough to get it out.
Remaining 2 mana. I'm going to tap 2 to play a Emberclaw Familiar.
Alright.
Whenever a commander I control deals damage to a player, it deals that much damage to other players as well. It's really not that relevant.
It's only relevant in multiplayer games.
Correct.
Okay. It sounds really good in a multiplayer game.
It is amazing. You pick out on the weakest guy there who doesn't have something that can block flyers. Prossh hits the guy that doesn't have something that can block a flyer, and it hits everybody.
Yeah.
But that will be the end of my turn.
Nice. You're gonna love this next card I play. That's what I just drew.
4.
Super old land.
I almost said forest, dude, just off the top of my head.
It is just a regular forest. It's
Wow.
I was at a
ones.
card shop and they were like, "Oh, we just give lands like basic lands
Yeah,
away for free." So
most
I went
places
looking through them, and they had like a super old one. I'm like, "That's kind of cool," and so I took it.
I have a white border land from really old set. I went to a draft for something and got one. I was like, I don't even really need this land, but I really want a white border.
Yeah, it's fair. Let's see. I'm trying to keep my basic types together so I can keep the 2 forces together and be a little bit easier. I'm going to tap 2 green, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and play Regal Behemoth. It's at 5/5 with trample. When Regal Behemoth enters the battlefield, you become the monarch, and you tap a land for mana while you're the monarch. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Oh, sorry. I knew I was tapping everything. I think because it was like over top of it, I just didn't see.
You're
that
good.
I didn't get it.
Make sure we didn't get to instep. You're like, oh yeah, I have this.
So I am going to attack with Blight Mamba and Necroskitter.
Okay. Necroskitter
He
is
deals
a
-1/-1 counters to creatures other than that's regular player damage. Light Mamba, -1/-1 counter to creatures, but poison damage to you if you take it.
Okay. So I'm going to block the Mamba with Ketis. They're both 1/1s, so Mamba will die.
Go.
And I will... Ah, you get to steal my card creatures if I let them die to or -1/-1 counters. But I'm really not worried about 1 life, so I'll just take 1.
Alright. So then, after that, I will tap this. Again, it's not an attack, but it's ability morbid. Tap 2 untapped creatures you control. Put a 5/5 black demon creature token with flying onto the battlefield. Activate this ability only if a creature dies this turn.
Okay.
So then tap both of those and get a 5/5 flying black demon
We
creature out.
actually have those.
Oh, do we? Nice.
We have... Get the box open.
Dude.
We have DIY tokens. And you can make your very own piece of artwork that is a 5/5 demon. I thought these were super cool and I picked them up at the card store the other day.
5/5. Scott.
Everyone can see your lovely handwriting.
Oh yeah, it's easily the best. Alright.
If you don't want to draw a picture, you can just write demon in the big word.
And then I'm just gonna...
Big scary demon.
Wahahaha. This is clearly a detour.
Gotcha. Love it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to kill Light Mamba the last time. Especially because I can regenerate Light Mamba.
Understandable.
So then I guess for end turn, proliferate on the poison counter.
Alright, go up to 7. That clock's ticking.
Yeah, you got 3 turns to stop it.
Yep. Alright, draw for turn. One of my favorites.
Not gonna lie, having the 5/5 flying black demon is nice.
I'm sure. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna tap 2 to tap for 5 for Reaching Dragonstorm! Third time!
Where did that come from? The luck!
Alright, and we're going to flip them. Let's see. Forest. Mountain. Seedborn Muse. What a lovely one. I love that. A 2/4 creature that allows me to untap all permanents I control during each other player's untap step.
The thing is, realistically, you're probably getting close to popping off.
Getting a little closer than you would probably like.
Probably, because for me to win, I have to get the poison counters at this point, I believe. And I'm like 3 turns away from that.
So I'm going to tap... Oh no, I have... hold on. I'm good, I just tapped the wrong land. I tapped Zayatoris instead of Retreat City. Zayatoris does not produce 5 mana. And I'm going to tap Zayatoris Proving Ground and a Swamp to play a Goblin Bombardment. If I sacrifice a creature, Goblin Bombardment deals 1 damage to any target.
Okay. What was that again? Sorry, I was reading something.
Goblin Bombardment, sacrifice a creature, and this card will deal 1 damage to any target.
Okay. So you sacrifice a creature, something takes damage.
Correct.
Which could put a timer on Atraxa, but not quick enough. It's got 4 life.
It does indeed have 4 life.
And I only need 3 more turns.
Fortunately, I have 8 creatures.
So you can just sacrifice more stuff.
I can indeed.
The advantage is I can still get Atraxa out my very next turn. I've got enough mana now.
That you can.
And since I'm the Monarch, I basically double my mana every time I tap.
True.
So it's like I'll have enough for a while. To the point where, because I don't need to actually use Atraxa's ability at this point, I really only need to proliferate. And since I can make sure I have it out every turn, it's basically 3 turns unless you can, like, wall me.
I'm going...
Which I mean, you're set up beautifully. I've got no way to stop any damage, and you've got some heavy hitters out.
Yep. I'm going to choose to swing for Prossh and Ancient Bronze Dragon. This is a 5/5 flying and a 7/7 flying.
5/5, 7/7. I will use my black flying demon to block the commander because it's also 5/5.
Okay.
Which kills it, which I'm pretty sure you can get it out.
Thank you.
But it stalls you a bit. I still have to take 7 damage.
As it dies, I will choose to sacrifice it in like resolution of its damage to deal 1 damage to Atraxa. Correct. Ancient Bronze Dragon will trigger, and I will roll a d20. 14. I will put 14 +1/+1 counters on up to 2 target creatures. Choosing the Ancient Bronze Dragon, which is now a 21/21. And why not the Seedborn Muse? Because it's just chilling over there.
Okay. Things are real now.
Things are real now.
Things are real.
Alright, and then we will... Not a huge fan of Atraxa. Just being around in general. So we're going to sacrifice 3 kobolds, going down to 2, to deal the remaining 3 damage to Atraxa.
So now Atraxa is back in the command zone.
Atraxa is back in the command zone. It will cost 2 additional to pay or to cast, which you do have the. Which card is giving you the?
Regal Behemoth.
Okay. Oh, that would have been much smarter to kill. Oh well.
The thing is, if without Regal Behemoth, I think I still have enough land now to get Atraxa out once.
You do.
But with it... But, I mean, theoretically...
We'll see where it goes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. Thanks to Seedborn Muse, I will untap with you.
Pretty big since I'm relying on Atraxa being out at this point. I just wish I had more things with flying, because does everything on you have flying?
This doesn't have flying, and this doesn't have flying. Just this.
Just that, okay. Well, I'm going to cast Atraxa, because that's 1 of every type, and then 2. And Atraxa's back out.
Okay.
I don't see a point in attacking anything at this point, so I'm going to have to use damage blockers and just start letting my things die, realistically. And I will, I guess, enter and proliferate.
Before your end step, I will tap 2 to play Feed the Clan. I get control a creature with power 4 or greater, so I will gain 10 life.
Nice.
Going up to 45.
Would you go up to 8 poison counters?
I do indeed. Alright, and then it was my turn, so I will untap, upkeep, and draw.
You know, I tapped way more than I needed to because I have Regal Behemoth. I tapped the normal amount and didn't take any of it. I don't think it matters. I don't think there's anything else I was really going to do.
You have a flyer now, right?
Yes.
Which is just Atraxa.
Yes, but it also has Death Touch. So it's like, if it blocks something, they die. But, I mean, at this point, your flyer walls Atraxa, so it's like, then I have to pay the cost out again.
Alright, I'm going to Shocking a Stomping Grounds, paying 2. Then tapping 7 to play a Belladross Witherplume. A 7 mana 4/4. That will allow me to pay 10 life to untap all lands I control.
That's nice.
Very.
And you just gained an extra 10 life.
And I did just gain 10 life.
It feels very close right now.
The toxic is what's getting me.
Yeah.
7. This problem is the number 7 right now.
Yeah, the luck of getting the poison out early and actually getting the damage to you instead of being blocked by creatures is big.
Yeah.
I didn't really start on... Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to... I can't attack with Belladross. Belladross is injured this turn. Atraxa is your only flyer right now.
Right now, yes.
Oh, I Dragon into the battlefield. I get Breaching Dragonstorm back, which I will immediately pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Like again! Breaching Dragonstorm! Alright, let's see what we got. We got a Dragonfire Blade, which gives equipped creature +2/+2 and hexproof for monocolored. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each color the creature it targets. That is way less cool than it should have been.
I feel like just in the situation we're in, it's not super useful.
Not really. Not at the moment at least.
No, not at the moment.
I can attach it to Belladross for 2. Make him a 6/6.
Which one? Is Belladross? Yeah. Which is, it's tough, but also doesn't do anything. Because you can't attack it this turn. If I get Atraxa out again, Atraxa blocks it, they both die, which without it, they're both dying anyways.
Yeah.
So, it's like, eh.
Yeah, it's very right now. Let's see. I want rid of Atraxa.
Yeah. Fair.
So let's go for... I'm going to swing the Ancient Bronze Dragon and Seedborn Muse at you. This is a 21/21 with flying and a 16/18 not without anything.
Okay, well, I will block the flying with Atraxa, thus killing.
Which is
they both die.
Touch.
And then
Right.
we'll block him with Necroskitter. So he gets -1/-1 counter on it.
I'm going to, in response to this creature dying, sacrifice it to deal 1 damage to this.
Okay.
Or no. Do I want to hit that one?
This one's 1/2, this one's a 5/5. So it's like dealing 1 to it's not enough.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and gain my 4 life from Atraxa because it's got life point.
Yeah, you're good with that. But I want to sacrifice the Bronze Dragon for damage.
And did you do the -1/-1 counter on him?
The Bronze Dragon is going to do 1 damage.
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, I can't use it right now because I don't have enough creatures to tap with it. But, like, in theory, do you really want me getting another 5/5 flying demon out?
Not particularly.
So, yeah. So he will be -1/-1. Do you have a -1/-1 thing on
I
here?
do not.
Okay.
If you just want to put like a different color, one dice on it,
It
it's
will be
fine.
this. 1/1. It's, just cover it because it'll be even.
Yeah.
Stevens 1/1.
Let's see. I can go ahead and kill it if I wanted to. Probably the smartest play. So let's go ahead and kill it.
Yeah, that's fair. This is your dice. I don't know why I put that in my bin.
It's all good.
No, I had like, I guess like the bottom pops off before accidentally, and like a bunch of dice spilled out, and I didn't notice until I got it out that I didn't have my dice in the bottom of the big box. Like, whoops.
Interesting.
I have so much dice at home too. Those little dry erase cards are pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. I like those. They're like $10. You get 20 little dry erase tokens.
That's worth it. It's certainly better than every time you want to get something that creates tokens, just buying the tokens.
Yeah. If you have them, like, cool. But if you don't have them, it's terrible. Or if you have too many and you have to, like, thumb through your entire bin.
Or if it's something that just, makes a crap ton of the tokens, and it's like, well, I don't have enough right now.
Yeah.
Like,
I usually just put a dice on there.
which is, I think, probably the best way to do it, but it's like, I could see wanting to have the actual card for all of them, but like at a certain point, you just can't.
Definitely.
That's pretty neat.
It's very good for playtesting decks.
I see that.
You just haven't paid attention to
You
which
want to see if you
tokens
want to
make.
buy a deck. Well, you could do it like if you want to see if you want to buy a card, you can make it and see how it plays.
Yes, because they go in sleeves. They're standard size.
You could also just make your own cards. Like,
Yeah, you could just make
You could
proxies
make-
on it.
like Moorsbridge Dragon.
Yeah. There's actually a dragon in this game named Palladium Moors, which is pretty cool. But it's Naya, and I'm just not a fan of playing Naya. I think I might be at the end of my turn, unfortunately.
You make Spyro.
Inspired pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pass the turn, I think.
Okay.
I will still untap alongside you.
I think still drawing lanes is big because as soon as Wrinkle Behemoth's gone, like I'm gonna need additional lanes. Let's see how much we need now. We need
Additional force, you pay 8.
Yeah, but the thing is, with Regal Behemoth, I tap one, I add any color once. So like these are the 4 I need, and I tap 4, so I get 4. So then
Yeah.
these are just there.
Man, I used to have 8 mana to play out your turn.
And Atraxa is back out, and in theory, I've got 8 mana that I'm working with. For the rest, I definitely think that I want to play this. I think we tap these 3. We're gonna need 5, and I can do 6.
Okay.
And play Colonian Hydra. It's got
Okay.
trample. It enters with 4/4 counters on it. And whenever Colonian Hydra attacks, double the number of 1/1 counters on each creature you control. And that's each creature that's got the counters on there. Yep. So essentially, like when it attacks, as long as doesn't die in battle, it will double
Yeah.
power. Which end step I proliferate,
Oh,
which
I make a pest token on your turn.
Which-
Something like that. Can I have the dry erase?
yes.
What color is my pest? Black and green. I'm just gonna make it green.
So at the end I proliferate, which makes that 5/5, and it makes your damage counter go up to 9. Or your poison counter go up to 9.
So what are we?
You just like you write pest, and then in the picture you write Atraxa. Like
that's the pest. All right, yeah, we're just gonna start drawing angels. So what are you doing?
I just proliferated to end my turn. So
Okay.
this goes up to 9.
Yeah.
There is the 9.
It's right there. Okay. So you were proliferating to end your turn.
So basically, if you don't kill me this turn and you can't stop Atraxa from coming out, I will win on the next turn.
Yep. Okay. So I don't need to untap. I'm already there. But during my upkeep, I will create a second pest token with Q2 Veladros. And we'll draw. It was not what I was looking for, unfortunately. Still at 7. 7 stinks.
I'm not gonna lie, I think your deck is a lot better than my deck. I got really lucky with getting the poison counter out early, and then literally drawing the lands I needed on each turn to get Atraxa out as early as possible. I mean, I was just honestly, I was really lucky.
The Atraxa really stinks, though.
Yeah. That's the thing. My deck has the ability to end games early, but like it's not, especially because it's been a long time since I made it. And like realistically, I made the deck. I wasn't like, you know, it's been a long time since I've been into Magic, but I wasn't like, I didn't like know all the things to do. So it's like there are better decks to be made, but it's just there are certain combos that this deck can do that are really nice. I also find that typically very few people have things to deal with poison counters.
It's kind of hard, especially to remove counters.
Very
I'm
few-
going to pay
Very few people
7
play poison counters, so almost nobody prepares for it.
for an old Gnawbone.
Okay.
And then I'm going to...
I know you got to do something.
I am going to do something. And then I'm going to... Oh well.
I hope it
I'll
wouldn't have
survive.
affected things too much.
I could have cleared your ward.
That
Probably would have changed things. But it's okay. I made the mistake.
would it have been this turn or last turn?
This turn. Would have been just now.
I mean,
It's fine. I'm happy
I
with
think
my...
I have enough land out. I still could have got Atraxa out even without the Monarch buff. And I think I've got enough health to take the damage you would get. I'm not 100% sure on that because I'd have to deal 36 damage.
I'm gonna gamble. I can do some damage.
I know that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but
I'm
like,
gambling to lose 10 life. Life is but a resource. Use it.
well, at this point, you're at more concern of
1,
poison
2.
than damage, anyways.
3, 4. 5. Okay. Here it comes. Reaching Dragon! All right. Let's see what we can find. Fires of Yavimaya. Okay. Now I have haste on my creatures, which is definitely handy.
Yeah,
I'll
that one
take
you
that.
just played, you can now use. So
Yeah. So now that big beefy dragon can fly overhead. We're going to swing, and swingaroo.
how much damage is that?
This is 7, 4, and 15. These two have flying, this one does not.
So that's 28 damage.
Correct.
Which I think I'm just gonna take it.
You're going to take that?
20. Yeah, it's 28 damage, right?
Okay.
I'm
So
a
you
li-
take 28. I will create 28 treasure tokens.
Oh gosh, I know it's a gamble. I'm also pretty sure you can untap everything and attack again
For 5 mana.
for 5 mana.
I can do that.
I don't know if
how
you've
many.
got-
You have 8 life left, though,
Yeah.
correct? All right, then I don't even have to. I will pay 28 I'm going to pay 30, just because 30 is a more fun number, to play Lavalanche. This deals 27 damage to you and each creature you control.
Nice! Oh, so I really needed to block every bit of that damage.
You needed to block most of it.
I needed to block all of it. Because
Well,
I was at 36.
I only made 28 treasures because I dealt 27 damage.
Okay. I didn't know that. I probably would have gone ahead and blocked it if I... It's fine. Well,
That's always a real fun card to win with, though.
yeah. If I had known about that card being a thing, I might have, but I was like, I can stop the... I was like, I don't need to stop the damage. I can just proliferate on my turn and win.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
Good game!